Have you gotten to the age where you ask yourself, is this it? Is this as good as it's going to get? Hi, I'm Georgia Gould. I turned 52 in October, and I have to say that it took me a while to figure out, maybe I'm having my midlife crisis moment. You know, the years of retirement are literally right around the corner, and I'm not sure where I am or where I'm going to be in 10 years. Man, I got so many questions. I cannot be alone in this. I have to tell you, making friends is a little more challenging the older that I get. I don't know if you guys agree with me. You know, my kids are grown and they're at an age where they don't need me anymore, you know? I mean, two of my young adult sons still live here, but it's more like having roommates at this point. I mean, it's not going to be long before they pack up and go buy their own house. They pay their own bills. They pretty much are working all the time. They have their own life. Sometimes I go, well, what do I do now? You know, I just have so many questions. Do I want to live right here in Florida when I retire? That's probably my major one. You know, I live in Central Florida, and, you know, we're known to be the Sunshine State. We have incredible beaches, and we have wonderful ocean views. We have dolphins and manatees. And I get to watch rocket launches from my front yard. I mean, that should be enough, right? But it just seems like as I've gotten older and menopause has taken over, the heat in Florida has just gotten brutal. I mean, the feels like temperature yesterday was 105. I want to work outside and play in my garden, but I'm just sweating just going to check the mail. It's insanely hot from like May to October. That's dang near half the year. Do I want to spend half of my remaining years in this heat? I don't think so. I mean, I'm just wondering, where else can I go? Where is there to move? I mean, where do you go when here is too hot? I mean, my best friend and her husband, they just moved to Tennessee. My dad, he moved to North Carolina. My husband is from Kentucky. So we've kind of looked at all of those places, and we know we don't want to go where it's too cold, but I really want to get away from this heat. If you're thinking about retiring to Florida, we should probably look at the pros and cons. There's no state income tax, so that one is going to be hard to give up. If I move, I'm going to have, you know, I've lived here my whole life. I've never had to file a state tax return. I mean, that one saves you a lot of money. And like number two, just like I was saying, the beaches, it's also hard to give that up. The more you think about it, I mean, walking on the beach is great for you as you exercise and you age. I mean, there's a lot of options for retirement communities if you're extremely social, and there's probably a club for you. I know there's a senior community pretty much everywhere. The weather is pretty great. I mean, if you could stand the heat. I mean, we are in fact the Sunshine State. Also, if you like to take a cruise, cruises are pretty amazing. The access here is fantastic. I live like 20 minutes from a cruise terminal. I mean, I've never been on a cruise, but if I wanted to go on a cruise, I mean, it's right here. I know a lot of people that just love cruises. Some of the cons, though, the insurance, the health insurance, car insurance, homeowners insurance in Florida is just insane. I mean, I'm thinking this is probably the reason why most people are moving out of Florida. Also, the hurricanes. I can say as a native Floridian, 51 years, I'm pretty proficient in hurricanes. I got married in 2004, and I had to reschedule my wedding 3 times due to multiple hurricanes. You know, I even had to evacuate with my wedding dress. I've had to board up my house bunches of times. I think I'd rather deal with a hurricane, though, than a tornado any day. I mean, I guess with enough notice, you can prepare for safety. So, there's that. The traffic here is bad. I mean, it's just getting worse by the day. I saw on the news that they're thinking about raising the speed limit to 80. I'm thinking, do I want to travel down the highway trying to get around people when I'm doing 90 when I'm older? Because nobody here drives the speed limit in Florida. And so many people moved here during the pandemic that Florida is full. And that is not a joke. Also, the heat. Did I mention the heat? I know we are so hot. Wait, I know we touched on this seriously, but heat stroke is a real thing. It becomes a lot more important and much more serious as you age. I don't know, I can be... Also, alligators. You know, people think that we make that bigger than it is, but alligators are everywhere here in Florida. I mean, if there's a body of water, there's an alligator. I had a little baby alligator in my driveway once, and we lived right in front of a small little ditch. I mean, if you want to live in Florida, there's a lot of things you're going to have to deal with. I don't know if this is where I want to retire. I don't know if I want to deal with the heat, the alligators, the hurricanes, the insurance premiums. I think when I retire, I don't want to have to continue paying for something, even if my home is paid off. I mean, right now we're paying like $350 a month for the house, just in insurance and taxes. And that's just going to keep going up. I mean, I got my bill in and it's $100 more than last year for my insurance. And I'm sure as I age, that's not going to get any better. But I don't know, I'm thinking maybe about finding a state where there's no income tax, no state income tax. I'm kind of leaning in that direction. So Tennessee's looking pretty good, but I don't know. If you want to move to Florida and retire, there's some information for you to think about. But if you have any suggestions for me and where I could go, I would love to meet you, share a conversation. If you have any other suggestions for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Just try not to make it too cold. And if you're having trouble making friends like I am, over 50, feel free to subscribe and like this video, and we'll keep sharing more ideas together. For now, thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.